Hello, I'm here with Rafik Dammak, the outgoing chair of the NCUC. Welcome, Rafik.
Thanks.
Rafik, what does the NCUC actually stand for?
So NCUC stands for the Non-Commercial User Constituency, and we are the space for civil society, NGO, non-for-profit, activists, academia, and registrant and non-commercial users.
It's quite a mouthful.
Yep.
The NCUC, you were the chair of the past year. The transition obviously happened a couple of months ago. What were the highlights for you over the last year? What were the issues that concerned the NCUC, and what role did you play in that?
The NCUC, we have several active members in the different groups, and we get involved since the beginning in the two tracks for the ICANN transition and the ICANN accountability, and we have really active people who participated in the drafting, in the discussion and the consultation and so on, and we submitted our own comments. So we had really, it was one of our main priority in the last 2 years. So it's quite important for us to make the organization more accountable and advocating for the ICANN transition, even outside ICANN, in particular for civil society, because there are so many that are not familiar in how ICANN it works, and there are several myths about ICANN. However, even with all those discussion regarding the ICANN stewardship transition and the ICANN accountability, there are still several important policy processes that we have to participate. And in the last month, we get really 3 heavy policy. The one like the new GTLD to review what happened before. The rights protection mechanism, one of the most sensitive. And we do think that we have to protect more the individual registrant on that matter. There is also the RDS, the Registration Directory Service, or this idea of changing who is, and for us is quite critical, because for many years we advocated for protecting the privacy and ensuring the data protection of registrants.
Right, very interesting. Rafik, I understand you've just been seated on the GNSO Council. Congratulations. What do you see as the big issues for the Council or the wider GNSO over the next 2 years that you're going to be a councillor?
GNSO Council as the kind of the entity or the body managing the process, steering them, doing kind of oversight to ensure that we are developing the policies. It gets kind of more a new role because the new kind of new structuring we got with the ICANN stewardship transition with the empowered community, and we are still trying to figure out how to handle that between the GNSO Council, but also the different stakeholder group and constituency that form the GNSO. So for the Council, it's kind of not uncharted, I'll say
uncharted territory,
but it's kind of to see how to maybe to become more relevant, because one of the risks for the GNSO Council is just to get in the routine of just handling processes, being more formalistic in terms of procedure and rules, which can be kind of confusing for many newcomers. They don't understand why the GNSO matter. It will be tempting to say make the GNSO great again. However, it's agreed already. I think the GNSO Council need maybe to be kind of more not assertive, but to work more and more really to ensure that all the policy we have to be developed and made. We have several kind of projects to do. So it's challenging for me because I was in GNSO Council till 2012. And that was a different world. In that time, the whole discussion was about the new GTLD program. Nobody was thinking about the ICANN stewardship transition. So I am coming as really, for me, it's kind of a new experience because there are so many things that changed since then in the 4 years. And also bringing my kind of experience as the chair, which is more like to support my own group, to be involved in the processes and the policy discussion, while I'm not involved personally. Now I am back more to that role to be more close to the policy And for that, I can help also my groups to get more updates of what's happening, where we need to be involved, what topics matter, and so on.
Very good. Rafik, thank you very much for your time. We are looking forward to hopefully seeing you in Copenhagen.
So.
And good luck. Thank you very much.
Thanks.